Hello everybody and welcome back into Sudbury Community Arena in Sudbury, Ontario. First of two meetings this season between the Sudbury Wolves and the Toronto Wildhounds. Mitchell Weeks between the pipes for Sudbury. The Wildhounds finally back in action. It's been 2, maybe 3 weeks. And Lyrell Ryerson between the pipes for the Wildhounds, showing off their new alternates here tonight on the road along with Sudbury. And the opening face-off will come here to center ice. Wildhounds, Sudbury Wolves, first of 2 meetings this season. And the draw controlled, and it's one back to the point. Here comes Sudbury, in over the line, trying to get a quick shot. They do. It's sent wide of the Wildhound goal. Now they get it from behind. Kicked around to the far side for Cleaver. He plays that ahead to Woods. Woods on the right wing, racing up the ice. Here's Woods, looks for a lane, goes for a spin, drops that back. Cleaver fires, scores! Luke Cleaver! 2:03 into the first period. The Toronto Wildhounds open up the scoring, their first shot on goal. It didn't take long. It's all about where you get the puck to the net, where you time the shot, and this is just a great one for Cleaver. Look at the patience, and then snipes it right over that blocker side on the netminder, or sorry, the glove side on the netminder. And the Wildhounds have an early 1-0 lead here. Oh, you must be happy with the effort so far by Toronto. A quick goal and a quick 1-0 lead. They have the puck here at center with Carr. Carr has it and brings it inside. Toronto already has the lead. That's dropped in front for Woods. He fires and it's steered away. Carr looks back to the front. Shoots. Stop. Rebound. Off the outside of the post. Wildhounds buzzing early. Here's Cleaver again. Looks in front. Tried to center. Good stick there by Sudbury. They get it out. Here's a hit. Smith enters the zone. Goes to the goal and it slides wide. Now played ahead to Woods. Here comes Woods on the right wing and in. Woods winds up, shoots, stop, rebound, score! Woods on his own rebound, cashes it in. And just like that, the Toronto Wildhounds have a 2-0 lead here in the first period, 5:36 in. Wildhounds in games this season, it's been a little bit of a struggle. Even though they have 4 straight wins to open the year, they haven't been big wins. Most of them have been tight, 1 or 2 goals maybe. Yep. In the opener, I believe it was a 5-4 win. The next game was 2-1 in the shootout, then 3-1. Last game was a big win, 7-1. Here's Robinson. Enters the zone. It's already 2-0 Wildhounds. That shot goes wide of the Toronto net. Stillman. He's taken down by Blyer. To Lash, and that is not out. Or it is. 7 gone here in the first, 2-0 Wildhounds. Well, you gotta love their new alternate uniforms. They look good on them, don't they? Yeah, the Wildhounds last year had nice Fanta alternates. This season they have a nice kind of dark look. As here comes Blyer inside. Drops that back. It's off a stick of DeGrazia. Spins in his own zone and gets it ahead to Delic on the wing. Taken down. Lash to Beaker. Here comes Toronto back inside. Drop pass to Lash. He fires. Blocked through traffic in front, and it's sent behind the goal. Lash again trying to center. Weeks has it, and he'll hold on for Sudbury. Almost halfway through the first period, 2-0 Wildhounds here from Sudbury. Face off right side of the net. And it is one back by the Wildhounds. A shot by Beaker. Blocker to side by the netminder again. Connors lost it in the corner. Collins has it back, being chased in his own end. Finds Musty ahead. Musty loses the puck. Got it ahead to Delic. Good play there by the Wildhounds. A great stick. And here they come with the puck. Big hit. Racing back to it again, and Delic again gets in the way. DeGrazia, left wing, taken down hard. Delic gets by, great stick by Toronto again. Now in the corner having some trouble. Lawson, ahead to Walshwind. He finds Connors. Samuel Connors taken down. Along the boards, kept in by Walshwind. Centers that across to Joseph. He fires and tight, it goes wide. Lawson trying to get it back to the point. Delic taken down. Connors was going after him as well. Here's Blondie back in his corner with the puck. Being chased in behind the net. And he held on too long, gave it away. That pass goes around behind. to nobody. Delic kept in. Joseph centers that to Walshwin, but it's offside. 3:41 to go in the opening period. Wild Hounds 2, Sudbury Wolves 0 here from Sudbury. Tomorrow night they face again back in Toronto, home of the Wild Hounds. Draw one back and controlled here by Sudbury. Thompson gives the puck away. Carr finds Woods. Here's Robinson again. Through center. Has Larman going to the net. He shot it off the pad of Ryerson. He steers it aside. Back in front. Koivunen. That's stopped. Cleaver. Under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Here comes Luke Cleaver. He has one here in the period and shoots. Leaks makes the stop and holds on. 1:15 left to go in the first period. Yeah, Wild Hounds are back in action. They're looking good. They're fast and they're hungry to win these hockey games. Draw one. Cleaver centered in front and tight for Carr. It's stopped. Woods has it back. Sets it in front. Cleaver stopped again by Weeks, and he'll hold on again. 20 seconds to go in the period, and so far it's been all Wild Hounds in this one, a 2-0 lead. Luckily not more, because Sudbury's looking pretty sloppy. Draw one back. Robinson in his own zone tries to get it out. Gave the puck away, being chased for it in the corner. They trying to get out of the period, and that's turned over. One last shot. Dwyer. It's sent high and over the goal. And the Wild Hounds bring a 2-0 lead into the locker room through the first 20 minutes of play here tonight from Sudbury. Shots on goal in the game are 10 for the Wild Hounds, a 2-1 for Sudbury with none. Hits 5 aside. Faceoffs 5-3 Sudbury. No power plays. 2-0 Toronto after 1. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight. Wild Hounds Sudbury Wolves, first of 2 meetings this season. They finish off in the season series tomorrow night in Toronto. Draw one. Woods controls. Here's Woods inside, winding up, waiting, firing. Blocker stop there. A good one. Carr back across. Cleaver fakes, shoots. That's blocked. And kept in by the Wild Hounds again. Carr to Matheson. Played that across, went off a stick. Goyot being chased for the puck. Here's Stillman knocked off. And the Wild Hounds go after it again. Stillman still has it, and a good steal by Carr. Here comes Carr. Left wing through center. Moving in. Looks for a lane, winds up, fires, and it got through. The netminder but not in. Another great save there. Goyot. Here's Carr. Back ahead to Woods. In come the Wild Hounds. It's dropped back to Carr. Centered in front. And that passes around. Stillman. Too much passing by the Wild Hounds on that shift. They needed to shoot the puck. Instead, they kept passing it, trying to find the right lane. Just fire it. You never know. Here's Cleaver. Drops it back to Lash, and he lost it in the corner. Here's Thompson. By the way, if you didn't notice this season about the Toronto Wild Hounds, they're a lot younger as a team. Last year, they had a lot of veterans. This year, it's all young blood. Here's a far pass to Lash, but he's offside. Almost halfway through this hockey game. 2-0 Wild Hounds here tonight from Sudbury. Face off. One back, and Sudbury takes control. DeGrazia brings it in. DeGrazia trying to get to the goal, and Delic scores! Gets a good shot away, and they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. So it's a 2-1 hockey game. Delic gets it to find the back of the net. And it is a brand new game now, as it only took 2 shots on net for Sudbury to cut the lead in half here in the second period. They get a good shot away. Ryerson doesn't read it well at all with the blocker. Maybe one he should have had, but gets by him, and it's 2-1. Draw one back. Here's Ross. At center, taken down, and now a Sudbury power play that'll try to tie it up. Well, the Wolves have played over the last 2 days as to where the Wild Hounds are just returning in tonight. And it's not fun to be a team that hasn't played in 3 weeks against a team that has played and has done really well in Sudbury Wolves. And you can see the fans chanting to the penalty box, the Wild Hound player. Moxon, I believe, is in the box. Draw here right side. It's one back by Sudbury on this power play. Ross has it. He's taken down. It's going to be a 5-on-3. Hit along the boards as it's touched up. 5-on-3 for Sudbury. They're only down by a goal. Yeah, the game can change that fast. You take back-to-back penalties, and now you're short 2 men here in a game that you had a 2-0 lead in, and just like that, it can disappear on this power play. Carl Joseph heads off. Time on attack, the Wild Hounds have 3 more minutes. than Sudbury, but it's a 2-1 game and now a 5-on-3 for the Wolves. Draw here. One back, controlled by Ross. Plays it to Collins. He fires, and it just misses wide. Ross, right side to Collins. In for Musty. Shoots. It's off a Wildhound stick. Walshwin gets it to Samuel Connors, and here come the Wildhounds short-handed. Connors takes off. Here's Connors, short-handed, moving in. Connors shoots. Great save. And Weeks kept that one out. Musty. Here's Walshwin, back ahead to Connors, but he is offside this time. Just about halfway through the second period. 2 seconds away from the halfway mark. Wildhounds still lead this game 2-1. Raw controlled. Here's Thompson, gave it away. Goyot taken down at center. Here's a 2-on-1. Stillman, good stick there by the Wildhounds. Thompson back in front. Pass across, score! Power play goal, and you can feel it coming. There goes the 2-0 Wildhound lead. It's a power play goal for the Sudbury Wolves, and Toronto has blown a 2-0 lead here in the second period. Yeah, 5-on-3 goal for the Wolves, and there was no chance for Toronto on that penalty kill. And a great chance, short-handed, but they couldn't do anything with it, and they come back the other way the Wolves do. And this pass across to Smith, backhanded by Lyro Ryerson. So the face-off back here to center. 2-2, we're all tied up. Draw one back, here's Robinson. Gets it ahead to Smith. They're still on the power play here. Goyot taken down, 10 seconds to go on the second power play. Lawson gets it ahead, that'll do it. Sudbury 1 for 2 on the power play now. Here's a pass across to Lash, off the outside of the post. Thompson, Lash trying to get back in there, he stole it. Goes back after it in the corner on Robinson. Here's Alex Lash, and he's taken down and no call. Yeah, they wanted a call, and so did we. That was clear. Isabel, a penalty and no call. Stillman enters in, fires. Ryerson makes the stop. Lyro Ryerson, not a good night. 2 goals allowed on 4 shots faced. Here's a shot by Woods. Stopped by Weeks. And he holds on with 5:32 to go in the second period. So the Wildhounds with 2 in the first, Sudbury with 2 in the second. A 2-2 tie. Draw here. Sudbury Wolves, one of the best teams in the league right now. They're 7-1-1. Wildhounds are 4-0-0. Here's Cleaver. Oh, Wildhounds yet to face a loss. They've blown a lead here tonight. Here's Carr. Stopped in tight. Plays it back in front. Another one stopped. Rebound off the post. And here's Cleaver back in front. Center that back. And no one there. Wildhounds also close. And now another penalty coming. And it's going to be boarding. It is against Walshwind, and Sudbury's going to head back to the power play. Sudbury on the power play tonight is 1 for 2. Lyro Ryerson, probably his worst game as a Wildhound so far, giving up 2 goals on 4 shots faced. Draw one back. Here's Hoover, fires, it's blocked through traffic. Here's Musty, tries to center to Hoover. Back for DeGrazia, fires that, and it's blocked and sent wide, and another penalty coming to Toronto. Shot there. Ryerson makes the stop and holds on, and Sudbury back to a 5-on-3 the second time here in the second period. They tied it their last 5-on-3. Yeah, chance to pull in front here against a Wildhound team who is struggling, and rightfully so. Toronto's going to struggle. They haven't played in 3 weeks, as to where Sudbury has played for the past week at least. And here's the face-off. Sudbury back in their skates. Toronto trying to get there. Robinson, Collins fires, glove stop Ryerson, there's a good one, giving away Smith in front, he stopped, and not out. Goyot stopped as well, and Ryerson's going to hold on. 3 stops on that play for Lyro Ryerson. Face off here, left side of the Wildhound goal. Face-offs are 14-4 Sudbury. One back here, make it 15-4. Wildhounds get it with Joseph, and he gets it and plays it down the ice. Good clear by Joseph, and he's going to chase after Thompson for the puck. Now Robinson ahead to DeGrazia, taken down hard. Musty enters. Here's Musty, 2-on-1. Shot. Stop Ryerson. Played to Matheson. 7 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Here's Matheson moving in. Matheson waiting, winding up, shooting, and he just missed wide. McKinney drops that back and went off a skate, and it'll go back to the Wildhound zone. Time running out here in the second period. Wildhound Sudbury Wolves tied at 2. Here's Samuel Connors. Plays that ahead. 5 seconds to go in the period. Johnson. 3 seconds. Here's Johnson in. Shoots. Stopped by Weeks. And that'll do it for 2. Wildhounds had 2 in the first. Sudbury gets 2 in the second. 2-2. We head to the third here tonight from Sudbury. Wildhounds going to have to look for a big period here coming back from no play in 3-week time. And, you know, they're just getting back in their shoes here tonight. Had a 2-0 lead in the first, disappeared in the second. We'll see what the third brings. Shots a goal 18 for Toronto, 9 for Sudbury, 2-2. Hits 10-9 Wildhounds, face us 14-5 Sudbury. The Wolves 1 for 4 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. We go to the third, 2-2 here tonight from Sudbury. Alternate night. Welcome into the third period. First of 2 meetings between these two this season. Wildhounds, Sudbury Wolves, 2-2 after 2. Draw one back and controlled here. Robinson just started the period. That's given away. Smith has it back on the right wing. Taken down by Luke Cleaver. Matheson in the corner. Looks to Woods. Up ahead to Luke Cleaver. He has a goal tonight and he takes off again. Cleaver in, shoots, in tight, and that was stopped. Here now from behind, back in front looking for a feed. Here's Matheson. Drops for Carr. He fires. That's tipped and it goes on net. Stopped. Bouncing around and Sudbury gets it out. Left wing. Inside. Here's Stillman. Looks to the front of the goal from behind. Stillman from behind and has it here. Shoots. Centers that across. Blocked. And picked up by McKinney. Gets it ahead to Matheson. He finds Carr. Right wing and ahead. Carr taken down hard. Robinson. He's taken down and now Carr gets it back. And here come the Wildhounds again. Carr being harassed. Still gets it to the net. Blocked. Smith. Good stick there. The Wildhounds team up. Blyer. Drop back Matheson. Playing it over McKinney. Winds up and fires. Block Carr. Trying to center in front of the net. Thompson. Goyot along the boards. They get it in deep in the corner. Robinson taken down. And another Sudbury power play coming up. Thompson. He's taken down and make that a 5-on-3. It'll be the third 5-on-3 for Sudbury tonight. On the power play, they're 1 for 4. So a clean 2-minute 5-on-3 for Sudbury. Yeah, the Wolves are going to take advantage here of this tired Wildhound team, and they're struggling to get back into their shoes. You can just tell it's been a struggle. They had a 2-0 lead. Things were looking good early, and they disappeared in that second period. And here in the third, they're taking penalty after penalty. Here's a shot that's blocked by Walshwind, and Blyer picks it up and gets it down the ice for Toronto. Touched up by Weeks. He was playing that in the trapezoidal area. That should have been a penalty. Yeah, that should have been a penalty. You're right about that, and there's no call. Here in the corner, going after it. Robinson taken to the boards. Toronto gets the puck shorthanded. Here's Robinson with a great play. Goes to the net, and a kick stop Weeks. Toronto trying to keep it in. Musty with DeGrazia. Here comes the 5-on-3. 36 seconds to go. Delic to the net. He scores! His second tonight. It's a power play goal. And it's 3-2. Sudbury with 3 unanswered goals. Oh, the Sudbury Wolves will celebrate on that one. It's a power play tally. And it's their second power play goal tonight. And it comes on the 5-on-3. Face off back here to center. So now it's a 5-on-4 for 27 seconds. And Toronto trails for the first time tonight. Draw one back, the pass ahead. Here's Johnson off the face-up in. Shoots off a stick. Getting it to Connors. Drops that back and went off a stick. And here comes Sudbury. Delic looking for the trick, and they caught up to him in a hurry. Here comes Toronto. Playing that off the boards, and it'll go down. And on net, Weeks plays it. He's going to hold on for a face-off with 8:51 to go. Sudbury 3, Toronto 2, and the Wildhound return. Wildhounds have more shots, and Lyra Ryerson not having a good night. That's 3 goals given up on 10 shots faced. Wildhounds have 21 shots and 2 goals. Here's Collins. You know, the Wildhounds have looked like the better team for shots on goal and pressuring here, but it's a 3-2 Sudbury lead. Moxon across. Musty a good stick. Here's Hoover. Gets it ahead to Delic. In comes Sudbury. Trying to get the hat trick. Delic gets off his stick, rolls to the net. Ryerson made the stop. Played out. Here's DeGrazia in front. Fired. Stopped by Ryerson. Played out, but not out of the zone. Musty in front. DeGrazia. Stop going for the hat trick. Another try. Delic fires. Stop. Here's Matheson. Off the boards, and the Wildhounds still can't get it out. Hemmed in their end. Here's another chance. Stopped, and it's in the net. And that'll probably put him away. 4-2. Well, Toronto could not get the puck out, and this is just bad. Bad play in their own zone. They kept giving the puck away. They played it off the boards. I don't know where the smarts are there. Like, if you're going to play it off the boards, at least see if there's no one along the board side. And they weren't even watching where they're playing the puck, and now it's 4-2. Draw one, it's played ahead. The Carr off the face-up. Carr in, shoots, blocked. Here's a chance. Cleaver slid wide. Woods goes in behind the net. Hoover has the puck, being chased for it. 3 minutes to go. Goyot. Well, Toronto doesn't want to face a loss this early in the season, but, you know, when you're coming back from not playing in 3 weeks, what do you expect from this team? Here's Stillman. Enters on the right wing. Toronto gets the puck back, and here comes Luke Cleaver. And here he comes, taken off to the net. Cleaver, he scores. Well, under a minute to go. It's now 4-3. The Wild Hounds, it took them all 2 periods because they scored. Their last goal was back in the first. And with 58 seconds left to go, it's now getting interesting here from Sudbury. Well, the first away game this season for Toronto was a 5-4 win. The question is, are they going to come back here tonight? Round one, it's control. Robinson, hooked off his stick, has it again, and still gets it inside after being poke-checked twice. Beaker. Here comes Toronto. They look to get it ahead. That's played up to Blyer on the left wing. Blyer, back over to Lash. The star, he shoots. Great stop, Weeks. And he's going to hold on for a face-off with 42 seconds left. Sudbury a 4-3 lead, looking to go 8-1-1 on the season now. Wild Hounds would drop to 4-1-0. Draw one back. Here's Robinson. Gives that away to Lash in front. He fires. Way wide of the net. Don't know where that was going. Smith, stolen by Lash. Here he is again. He fires and scores! They've tied the game! Alex Lash, the star, strikes again for Toronto with 34 seconds to go. It's 4-4. A big goal there, and wow, just what a shot. Lash strips him of the puck and goes right to the net, fires that by the blocker's side of Weeks. And the Sudbury Wolf fans can't believe it. They thought this game was in the books, the way Toronto was playing here in the period. 2 late goals, and they come out of the dust, the Toronto Wild Hounds. Robinson in the zone on the right wing, and here he is here at the puck, gives it away. Now in the corner, Wild Hounds get it ahead to Samuel Connors. Here comes Connors, 20 seconds left. Connors in, shoots. Walker stop. Robinson in the corner of the Sudbury zone, taken down, and a power play, Sudbury. 15 seconds to go. Not the penalty you want to take at this time in the game. No, it's not, and Lawson's just trying to get the puck, and unfortunately takes down the man on the play. Face off left side of the net. That's one back, controlled. Robinson fires. Walker stop. Matheson has it, and here come the Wild Hounds shorthanded. 9 seconds to go in the period. Matheson trying to at least surrender a point for them. McKinney across. Here's a chance in front. We are going into overtime tonight here from Sudbury. 4-4 after 3 on alternate night from Sudbury. And Sudbury on the power play to start overtime. Shot to goal in the game, 25 for the Wild Hounds with 4, 16 for Sudbury with 4. Hits 12 aside, faceoffs 21-7 for Sudbury. Power play, Sudbury 2 for 6. Toronto hasn't had any, and Sudbury on the power play to start overtime. Welcome into overtime here tonight from Sudbury. The Wild Hounds short-handed for the first 2 minutes of overtime, a little under that now. As the draw, one back by Joseph. Wild Hounds short-handed, here they come with it. McKinney pokes it inside. Robinson has it. And here they come, 2-on-1. Only one man back in Matheson, and he gets the stick on the player for the puck, tops it. Matheson, here come the Wild Hounds, short-handed. Matheson, one man to beat, gets around with a good play but lost it. And here they come again the other way. 2-on-1 moving in. Good stick again by Toronto. Joseph brings it out. 28 seconds to go on the 4-on-3, and they'll circle back to try to get the full-strength attacker on. Here they come now. 6 seconds to go. Matheson circles back. We're now back to full strength. It's 4-on-4. Here in overtime. Matheson just about gave that away. McKinney back to it. Plays it around to Lawson. Lawson finds Matheson on the left wing. Inside is Matheson. Gets around, looks to the net, centers across, and that just missed. And now the other way, look to turn the Sudbury Wolves. Robinson. And here they come in overtime. You can hear the boos from the fans. That's played back to center. Thompson to Smith. Enters the zone. Good stick there and given away in front, and a shot off the outside of the post. Wildhounds giving the puck away again. Carr. Here's Wasson, gets it out. Wasson looks ahead. That's off the boards. And he'll go for icing. Wow. Minute 24. I don't agree with that icing call. I'm sorry. Sudbury could have got that puck. Here's the draw left side of the net. One back here. Robinson in front. Great save. Another one score. That's the game. And you knew it. It was coming off that face-off. Well, the Wildhounds return back with a overtime loss to the Sudbury Wolves, who are now continued first in the league. Now going to 8-1-1. Toronto falls to 4-0-1. Yep, good game overall, but Sudbury, you could just tell they were one step ahead tonight. The goaltending wasn't spectacular for Toronto where it needed to be, and few shots faced. But sometimes it's not about the shots on goal, it's about the ones that actually have power to them. And Sudbury found a way with few shots on goal tonight to win this game.